Testing, 1, 2. Looks like everything's working. And I literally just set that up to spawn to Honkai, but then OBS crashed and didn't save the setting. I really hate OBS. And so far, Restream has stream key issues. It's annoying. Right. Troll time. Hello, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. Today we're going to be finally finishing off 3.1 storyline. And to do that, I first needed to control the work. There we go. Alright, so last time was a doozy. The story felt like it was going on forever. But the Black Swordsman, Mighty managed to defeat him, then became the Bearer of Strife, and sealed himself away at Castrum Kratos. And Tribbie lost one of her sisters. I think it was Trian. I think, yeah. And now, well, we're filling Tribbie's past, or the things that led up to her core frame, you know, essentially acting up. Alright, so let's get started. Hopefully this won't take too long. Okay. So basically this puzzle, but fast forward or rewind. It's not that hard. I mean, it's very interesting, not hard.
Impressive. You too have the makings of a high priest now.
Because I solved a puzzle.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
If I become a priest or an exceeding...
Let's investigate the rest of the room. In the hall, scrolls are stacked like wrap and weft. Threads of destiny weaving past and future. The ink on the desk remains wet. The candlelight illuminates the unresolved prophecy. And we got this puzzle here. Interesting. Let's restart. Hmm. It's gonna be harder than it looks. There we go.
Plus for you. Good job.
That was not what I expected, to be honest. Right, what we're doing with this crap again. 10 steps. Good lord. Okay, so getting on the yell makes sense, but it feels like we can do that anyways. There's gonna be like 100 patterns to this. Damn. Okay, let me think. I see what it wants. Once we activate the yellow, then the blue. Alright. I think I see what I have to do. I have to get it on the yellow, climb up the ladder, then go right. Then get it to go on the blue in order to cross. So, by that logic, if it's on the yellow, I have to do 1 up, then 2 right. No. This should be trial and error. And I already messed up. I messed up. I messed up again. Come on, brain. Ah. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, now I overdid it. God damn it. I don't understand this. Why is this one super complicated? This puzzle makes no sense. Because the idea would be to get on top and jump down like that. But in order to do that, I have to have the freaking timing right. Oh, good. I was worried that was going to be the hugest headache ever. Seriously, Drenny still Jace for that? Look, I should have got a lot more.
Praise the Lord, planted, scale of justice.
Alright, more puzzle time. They move. Sorry. Hidden staircase.
The secret door is open.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up.
You grew up in a place like this.
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments, And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Right. Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, Little Gray. This place looks exactly as before. Let's explore the room a bit.
Sure. Doors are arranged extremely messily. Carpet is crooked, and ash has piled up in the brazier. Need to tidy up fast for the Holy Maiden's well-being. Shirk.
The shelf is packed full, but all I see are annals of geography for various cities. There are also documents about various kinds of Titan worship.
Because we believed that we would need to travel great distances to convey Kefali's prophecy to everyone, and should learn about the terrains and customs of various places beforehand.
Don't tell me you actually read them all.
Back then, our memories were still sharp. 10 years was enough for us to memorize all these. Mother left us these scrolls too. When we were young, she would read them to us as bedtime stories. Her stories were so engaging that we could vividly imagine all of Amphorius in our dreams. Unfortunately, only after Mother was gone did we realize that what was written in the scrolls was far from engaging.
I hear something. Oh, chest. Man, look at this. It kept going wrong, but I finally made one that works. Is this a music box? Tribbie'S, you're so talented. Now whenever I tell you a story, we can have beautiful music playing in the background. Hey, I'm not as talented as you, Mummy. You can take a whole block of red stone and slowly carve it into a crystal clear. Look about. Next time I want to make a pair of gloves. That way you won't hurt your hands next time you're polishing rocks, Mommy. Silly child, if I was scared of hurting my hands, why would I just ask the old folks to the temple for a pair of gloves? Honestly, you mustn't fuss over me. Just make sure you eat plenty, practice your reading, and read lots of stories of warriors. Nothing makes Mommy happier than hearing you grow and thrive. I mean, I have eaten plenty. I practice my readings lots. But stories, there are still lots that I can't read yet. So that's what you've been up to. You were making this music box and slack off so Mommy would read you more stories, right? You sneaky thing. Looks like I won't be reading any more stories of Sagrius for a while. Now then, what story should we read today? The Golden Apple Beauty Pot Countess? The story of King Mikaz? Gogo and the Lion? You read them all lots of times, haven't you? I don't mind, I never get sick of them as long as you're reading them to me, Mommy. Who the hell are you? Actually spent most of the time during the grim childhood years with all these stone slates.
There's a blackboard here. What's that drawing on it?
That doesn't ring a bell. It should be something we invented during those 10 years.
Invented on your
It
own?
has been approximately 10 years between Kefali's prophecy and this moment when we are about to set out. We were raised in this temple complex and had never stepped outside the Gate of Infinity. To understand the outside world, we spent much of our time acquiring knowledge and developing a few inventions along the way. Sadly, the inventions served no purpose except to deliver letters, and the knowledge we gained has all faded away by now.
Sorry. There's something in my throat.
There are so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings. Huh? What's this?
A red glass fragment?
I've seen this type of glass before. Looks like a specialty from your hometown.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident. Mother didn't get angry. She simply held us quietly for a long time. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis. If someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it. Then give it to the deceased's family.
Oh, you're her husband.
On the day Mother returned with the glass,
Nope.
her friend lost his life on the battlefield. Since he had no family left, Mother had to keep it herself. Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass. Let's move on to the bedroom.
It's Tribbie'S.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
I forgot the space stat.
That's it? Of course I can! Tribbie'S is the most amazing Holy Maiden of Yanis! Well, little Holy Maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual might take a long time.
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. I'll be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. If not, the tomorrow after that. But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world on the other side. But for various reasons, I can't return to bring my sweet girl with me. But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay brave and kind, we'll meet again in that new world. It's the end of the West Wind, the black tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the gods.
Wait. Does that mean Castor's core flame is on the other side of the black tide? Oh boy.
In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. A haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. That is where I'll be, waiting for you.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next day, our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the black tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother.
Kind of weird to hear that voice out of her.
After those 10 years of darkness, when Aquila opened their eyes for the last time, we finally set off.
Where did she go?
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
Is it fake?
But how? With Yanis's power?
Can the power of passages even go through walls?
No, we hadn't acquired their power back then.
So, this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
Yes, the answer is right on the shelf. Go ahead and give it a try.
And then Stell walks into it, bonks her head, and falls over.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
Looks like another puzzle room. Hey there, friend. What lovely luck running into you. Won't you stay for a chat? I'm in a hurry. Hey, don't go. I thought I found a good listener, jerk. Oh, no. More puzzles?
The path to the temple was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
And didn't I already do this before?
No surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were planning and tried to intercept us, while others were willing to clear the way for the Holy Maiden.
I can't move it. I can't climb over it either. Time Titan? Is that you?
Yep.
Till I will protect all beauty.
It's Titan the Westland! Away we go!
Expand your thinking.
I can do this!
Get them! Beauty is eternal. I will protect all beauty.
Underestimating us will cost you!
Cool. Now apparently there's more puzzles in this area.
Tomorrow, onward!
Kind of weird because it feels like I've done this already.
Applause for you! Good job! One, two... not enough for us to share.
Feels like I shouldn't have done that, but whatever.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star,
Yeah, it is blocked off.
Just like this.
This replicating the memories? Or disrupting the space-time dimension?
Regardless of our actions, the past will remain unchanged. It was someone else who helped Tribbie'S in the actual events of history. We don't remember the details. As for why memory recreated the past to be like this, it must be because it's closer to the answer within our heart.
Passage is now cleared.
Yes, I can annoy you too. Enough, I can hear a chest. Must be up there.
Ornix. Thank you, nameless god.
Statue seems to embody the concept of destiny itself. Its form resembling a key, a door, and a scale all at once. Small wonder the followers of the three titans of fate hold it in such high regard. Huh.
Whoa! It looked truly magnificent back then.
Relax. Take it easy.
All these people, they're just civilians, not enemies, correct?
Mostly, but it might not be the case later on.
We can hear another chest.
Please stay clear.
Sorry.
Hey, little ones. How did you sneak in here?
Shh! Please keep it down. We had to be really sneaky to get in here.
Okay. But what did you sneak in here for?
I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living in the temple, and I want to meet her. I couldn't stop her, so I had to think of a way to sneak her in.
Oh, really? I was here to meet the Holy Maiden as well, but the guard said she had to go somewhere far away today.
Huh? What a bummer. Mommy even asked me to bring her gift to the Holy Maiden.
It's getting late. We couldn't go home now, okay?
Okay then. We'll come back next time. Thank you.
By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Mother mentioned that when she was a holy maiden, she caught a girl sneaking into the temple to steal the tributes. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that poor girl had no family and just wanted something to eat. So Mother took her outside and even gave her some food.
Well, that's good.
Perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl from back then.
Please stay clear.
Alright, jeez.
Ah, Lady Maiden.
Keep running.
Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer. It's pretty cold out. Let me get you a blanket.
No need to trouble yourself. I'm just going for a quick walk.
All right, but please take care of yourself. Your mother made us promise to look after you before she left. It's been a while since I last saw you. I just realized you've grown into such a beauty. Just like your mother. Oh, here, have some of my sweet pastries. She used to enjoy them, so maybe you'll like them too. What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
I'm fine. It tastes really good.
This lady is Mother's old friend. When we were little, we sometimes got to eat the sweet pastries she brought back. We've always remembered the familiar taste, and only now do we learn where it came from.
Okay. Any beetles? No. Yeah, that person in the rags headed toward the temples just now. Guess who that was? Judging by the clothes and the fact that I don't really recognize them. Or a refugee seeking solace here? That man is the king of Bursa, former lord of the city. Huh? How could that be? He's skin and bones. The breeze on the bridge almost blew him down into the ravine just now. They don't look anything like the king. Bursa that worships Aquila, the city of gentle breeze. The battle between Nicodor and Aquila raged for many years. I hear that the people of Bursa have a long-held grudge against the Cremonians. How do you know him then? The king came to Geropolis a few years ago, before you had taken office. He knew that Bursa was no match for Castrum Kremnos, and came in search of a prophecy to save his city. Sir Acolyte told him that if he gathers many allies and treats them well, he'll be able to overcome the sharp edge of the Blade of Fury. The king of Bursa trusted every word, returned to his city and distributed his wealth to win over many small neighboring cities. The king was convinced that he now had nothing to worry about. They could have imagined that when Castrum Kremnos did attack, all the small neighboring cities that had received his blessing were so scared of the Blade of Fury that they all rushed to surrender. They even coughed up all the gifts that the king of Bursa had given them and offered them to the Cremonians as a sign of their loyalty. Wow, they suck. The city of Bursa fell in days. The poor king of Bursa, to see a man that cared for his city and people fall so hard. Fall so far. Well, that's all because of his blind faith in the prophecy, isn't it? Shh. Do you want the Holy Maiden gods to add you to the list of scandalous remarks? Go back to your post. At least there weren't too many cities that were dragged into the strife with the Titans, like Bursa was. Let us hope that these days of peace will remain across the majority of Ephorius.
So this is...
Praise them.
Voice pierces the long night, knocking at my door. Unbind your rings, though you will shatter. Hope is born in this moment. Behold, a 100-eyed bird stirs into awakening. Do not miss the last sunrise of Geropolis.
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Yanis vault is under maintenance today.
Perfect. That way, no one will disturb me while I'm talking to Mother.
All right then. May Yanis guide your path.
The Yanis Vault?
It's where Yanis's heart lies and the core flame is kept. Just enter on the left. It's also the place where Tribbie'S was born.
This is getting weird and weirder by the second.
Tribbie'S. What does that name actually mean?
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Hmm.
One, two, not enough for us to share. It's close, fighting the west wind. Away we go!
Expand your thinking.
I can do this.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. Watch it crow.
Easy. Kind of odd. Another chest there. Okay, that means there's gonna be coins, and I have to punch that chest. Where's the 3rd coin? Coin, where are you? Coin. Last coin's just not here.
One, two, not enough for us to share.
Last time there was a bit of a trick. I'm not seeing it. Man, I'm just not seeing it. Weird. You would think it'd be in this room.
Finally, the Yanis vault is right ahead.
Wait. Damn it. I could have missed it. The core frame of Janus is housed here. Though countless believers call for them, many's voices echo unanswered, silent and unmoving, awaiting the destined hour. Hey, never mind.
At long last.
Tribbie'S, you come.
I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. Just as I thought, you too have been confined.
Step forth, and thou shalt bury yourself. Bury the gods, and bury the fate that binds us all.
No, Yanis, I've come here to take on your fate. By the blood of the Lamb, and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand, I am Tribbie'S, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis, the Walker of the Infinite Paths, have come forth to assume your duty.
The one who guides the world shall see their soul shattered into 1,000 fragments, akin to glass crashing upon the ground.
Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one, with 1,000 selves to accompany me. I'll never be lonely.
Yeah, I don't think so. Though thou bearest the core frame, thou shalt be far from the glory of divinity. Passages are forever associated with dirt, and even a mere mortal's blade can impel thy very existence.
No matter. My hands are not made for bearing arms. But my feet are destined to embark on a journey for the benefit of all.
Yet the flame chase is a journey of constant loss, among which even life itself holds little value. Time decays the heart. The passengers shatter the body, and the scales weigh the separation until the end draws near. The one who bears 3 lives. Art thou truly prepared?
Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world.
Thus it shall be. Overthrow the gods, return the core frames, inherit divine authority, forge godly miracles, go kill, go mourn, kill my kin, mourn our fate. Bury the spirits of the gods, nourish the land with divine essence. Yet thou shalt remember, yet thou must remember. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is destiny.
I understand, Yanis. Thank you. Now, may you rest well. set out, we will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius's pitch-dark fog. May we... May the world follow the myriad paths trodden and reunite at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. Mother, I shall see you tomorrow.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once!
I knew this would come.
How do they even know?
It's opening up! Move aside and get ready! The Holy Maiden?
The narrow-minded fools! Who says I can't be a priest? Following fate's guidance to make prophecies. Piece of cake. I'll know it eventually. Ha! They all see you're just envious of my potential. I got more faith in this world crumbling than in their stupid criticisms. Great Maiden, what prophecy have the Fate Titans shown you regarding the fate of Bolsa City? The prophecy was spoken thusly. Though I have never met the gaze of 10,000 eyes, I will fight against the blades of 10,000 enemies. The gentle breeze shall be devoured by the roaring waves. The foolish king bathes himself in riches, only to purchase a life as drifter of a conquered nation. Is that all? That is all the Titan says? What kind of joke is that? The king of Bolsa has traveled a very long way for a prophecy on how to save his hometown. Are you saying you want to send him off with no hope? Huh, sir, I feel like you're just concerned that the king of Bolsa will take back the large amount of money he paid in his desperation, aren't you? Holy Maiden, watch your tongue. This is the holy land of the core frame of Janus, not Servia's den of Eves. There's no need for such outrage. I have long since lost the so-called prophetic rights of the Holy Maiden. According to our agreement, I am so responsible for listening to the word of the Titans. I have never overly pried into how it is that you manipulate these prophecies. However, on the basis of our decades-long friendship, I must give you a word of warning. Do not give people false hope under the guise of prophecy, or its fate will place the responsibility for that city's destructions on your head. If you do not wish to be torn to shreds by countless mourning dead when you cross the River Souls, I would implore you to act with caution. I understand what you're saying, Mortis. However, the Temple of the Three Fates cannot spread despair. You know that I must act for the sake of Janus Paulus. Blah, blah, blah. Although the fate that you consider our former friendship, I must admit I am surprised. Work on the secret tunnel that I promised you is almost complete. If they attack soon, you'll be able to escape with your children. I will cover you from the shadows. It's just, it must be soon. As you know, I am not a young man anymore. I can already see Thanatos' shadow before me. May Janus guide our path, Codex. Do not give people false hope under the guise of prophecy? Perhaps that is something that would be beyond even me. So I'm fighting now.
What's happening here? Lady Maiden, where's the thief who stole the core flame? Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! She is the thief! Take your positions and ready your arms! We're taking back the core flame!
Bring it on!
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the chest.
What are you scheming?
This is your last chance. If anyone wants to earn a promotion and rise through the ranks, I'm right here. You all know who I am. Go ahead. However, if there's still any loyalty within you, step aside for the Holy Maiden. Otherwise, by the decree of the Holy City's Codex, anyone who dares to harm the Holy Maiden shall face execution!
Captain, what should we do? Do it. Kill her!
Coward.
If any of you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this trader's head and wealth will be ours.
For a kingdom of prophecies, you sure are greedy.
We can't just stand by and do nothing. Let's move, partner.
Open sesame.
Thief is our devil. I'll crush them all. Till I will protect all beauty.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
How's that possible? Could the Titan actually be on her side? That woman is the traitor!
I should go.
Yeah, perhaps you should.
Let's keep up.
The path is opening up for me. Oh, Yanis, protect me.
Uh-oh.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Filthy rat! You'll die for defiling the coil flame!
Hiding the West Wind. Away we go! I can do this.
Till I will protect all beauty! Get that evil glass! Wretched and bleeding!
Never seen perfection before.
Till I will protect all beauty! For a Trilla.
Open sesame.
Get that! The beauty is eternal!
Out of curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Is it coming? Hiding the West Wind. Away we go!
At least that one ignored. Ah, there's two more on the other side.
The main path is likely well guarded. What do I do? Just as I thought. Inside.
Haha. Wait, nothing here? Oh, of course, more puzzles. Fine, we'll do this quickly. Ah, crap.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking. It's coming. Hiding the West Wind. Away we go! I'm scared.
Stay put! Till I will protect all beauty! Get that! Wretched and bleeding!
Hope this is up.
Get that!
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Let's take out all these enemies here. Why is that there? Oh, you came for the view too? You're in luck, chick. This spot's perfect. Great view, no clouds. It's been my secret hideout. Behold, endless mountain ranges, and the road-bearing titan towering between heaven and earth. Makes you realize how immense this world is, and how tiny we bugs are in comparison. I bet the last one's in the bottom somewhere. No? Damn. You're lucky. Time to destroy them all. You win this round. Any other enemies? Alright, we got this thing here. Ah, such splendor before my eyes. I simply must wax poetic, Oh, Capel, how you tore your way. Oh, Janice, always on your way. Oh, Onyx, how clever you be. Oh, Tentaton, none dare crusty. Ah, damn it. Wait, what? No, this actually looks simpler than it looks. Just gotta get the shadow there.
You want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Oh.
How do I get down there? Must be this way. Ah, perfect. More puzzles. I mean, it kind of looks straightforward. In a weird way. Not even close. It's like the little opposite. Nope. That was very helpful. Not. This is going to be a little too confusing. Wait, I was right? Tricky.
Pretty underwhelming. Oh. Who came up with this?
Ah, come on, not you.
Go rewrite it.
You are annoying. I don't think anyone actually likes you in this game. You're not even fun, you're just tedious. Not bad at all. Even this single place couldn't hide from you. Perhaps I should show you the chest again. Yeah, though I'd be that nice? This time, Falls set up something special for you. Prepare yourself.
Never seen perfection before? Huh.
Till I will protect all beauty. Flesh. My guiding light, wretched and fleeting.
It's coming. Are you the West Wind? Away we go!
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Hopeless as ever. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Oh well, oh my, outsmarted by my own game. How humiliating. Oh mighty hero, could I get your name? Spare me, and I'll tell everyone you're the best in the business. No wait, you're the legend itself. Smart move, no one to yield. Oh, you crafty old devil. Come now, such suspicion. I, Barthalos, I'm genuinely in awe, eager to serve at your command. Although poor old Barthalos here is rather strapped for coin. Will you consider this treasure in advance of my future services? Ah, poor thing, shows no sympathy. What's going on? This trick usually works like a charm on a hero like you. Ah, now I see. You're cut from the same cloth as me. Hehehe. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Take this chest. Consider it a gift between rogues. Until our paths cross again, may the great Sergius smiles upon us both. Yeah, I'm gonna Google this later and see if people actually like this ghost thief thing. Curious, why did they have the... Oh, in case you didn't open it.
Is that it? I was expecting something bigger.
Like that lion thing.
Fiends or devils.
That thing hit hard.
Crush them all. Till I will protect all beauty. Tarantula.
You look tough. Expand your thinking. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
It's like the West Wind. Away we go!
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Get that. My oath is to a solitaire. Beauty is eternal.
Never seen perfection before? Huh.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
Get them. Flesh.
Impressive. Almost.
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
Need to heal.
Is it coming? Like the West Wind? Away we go!
Expand your thinking.
Oh.
This one's for Tribbie, this one's for Cheyenne, and this one's for Treenan.
Alright, better teleport out. Wait, did I go then? Yeah, kind of. God damn it.
Out of curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Stay put! Get there! Beauty is eternal! Till I see... I will protect all beauty!
Watch closely.
Expand your thinking.
Get them! Embrace virtue. Wretched and fleeting!
Underestimating us will come. I can do this.
Get them!
Never. Huh.
Toward tomorrow. Onward!
Anything this way?
It's coming. Let's play. Away we go!
Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Yeah.
Something over there.
Here's thumbs up for you. 1, 2. Not enough for us to share.
Till I will protect all beauty! For it, Trilla.
Is it coming? I for the West Wind. Away we go!
Expand your thinking.
What's up with that loud ding sound? Actually gets, well, it makes my ears hurt.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Toward tomorrow. Onward!
I think I did the wrong thing. Need to head back up.
Open sesame. Impressive. Almost.
Till I will protect all beauty! Wretched and fleeting!
Let's go!
I don't have time for games.
It's I for the West Wind. Away we go!
Expand your thinking.
I can do this.
Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Alright, back up. Can I actually move this? Sheesh, hold that for a chest. Now I gotta go back up again. I don't think these doors here are doing that necessary.
This one's for Tribbie, this one's for Trianne, and this one's for Treenan.
Hmm. No, I'll come back for that chest. I don't want to keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. That's gonna get very annoying.
Long last.
How? Oh, well, that's just perfect. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Out of the way. Damn it!
Till I will protect all beauty.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking.
I can do this!
Get them! Beauty is eternal.
Open sesame.
It's time for the West Wind! Away we go!
Really?
A creature of the Holy City Guards, but I'm already so close.
This should be the last fight. We have to help her get through.
But I don't get it. This has been puzzling me for a while now. Who has been aiding Tribbie'S in her escape?
Is the fallen titan manifesting? Logic in Aphelios isn't adding up.
Well, history might be blurred by memories. Seeing how the whole city is hunting her down, she clearly had no allies. If she pulled it off alone, were we too involved in this process?
I mean, probably.
Tribbie'S had been on her own since she entered the vault. But what did we truly mean to her? You'll find that answer at the end of this memory.
In that case, let's focus on the mission at hand now. Let's do this, everyone!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all! Flesh. Till I see, I will protect all beauty. For it, Trilla.
Curiosity.
This is gonna be a problem.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. You look tough. Expand your thinking.
They got the lion. So the lion's gotta be the most annoying one.
My gratitude is yours. My oath is to a solitary rose.
It's coming. Fighting the West Wind. Let me go!
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame.
Captain!
That's not gonna be good.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Expand your thinking. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Watch it chrome.
Cool.
Finally, beyond this gate awaits a boundless world. This is where my journey begins. God of passages, can you see me? I will complete the path that you started. No response after all. Yanis, may you have a good dream. I can't stay here much longer. It's time to leave.
Well, looks like this is the end of the memory.
Not yet. The question that has been puzzling you. She's about to reveal the answer.
Interesting art.
But nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate at this moment? If she had known this flame chase journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering and fatalities, including her own, would she still have chosen to walk through the gate and start her journey?
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
What?
She known the whole time.
You can hear us?
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us. Yet she knew that one day, someone would return to unveil this dust-covered memory. We can never know for sure who helped us back then. But that kindness was forever engraved in our hearts, motivating us to move forward. Time has modified this memory into a special letter, so that we do not forget our original intent. It's a letter written by Tribbie'S of the past and sent to her future self. In this memory, it is Tribbie'S of the future who overcomes all difficulties for her and sends her on a long journey toward the tomorrow where we are.
Yes, you'll remember it all. And then find your way back to the gate where everything began. Here, I will set sail toward the distant horizon. Here, you have traveled far on your way home. Such is the maxim that unveils Tribbie'S' fate. You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither on the soil of foreign lands. So, if you ever feel lost, return to this place. I'll keep this memory here for you. Or for me, to embrace it again.
Worry not. The loss is something we've grown used to. Our resolve and our pledge are what Tribbie'S will never forget. Each one of us has never failed to remember. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb will not be spilled in vain, like my mother and I.
The libations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit, just as my blade-wielding right hand is not a hollow formality.
Surmount the myriad passages of Yanis, and we will once again
ride the west wind and let the wings carry us far away.
So, this is your answer.
That's right. In the name of the three fates, I stand by my answer with no regrets. Now, with or without the gods' blessing, I run towards the world's agony. If I can truly pierce through the utter darkness,
we will meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring.
Alright, so Tribbie'S the first one who started the prophecy.
Lady Tribbie, do you still think that everything will be fine tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what Trian would say as well.
With all due respect, Lady Tribbie, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, that's not a lie. See you tomorrow is the greatest prophecy in the world.
Prophecy?
Listen, in every corner of this land, every heartbeat carries a prayer for that prophecy to come true. It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world, but the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther and move toward tomorrow. And that is why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow. And why Yanisopolis' prophecy unfolds as passages. Fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate, where people tread toward the sea of flowers. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved by our future selves. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think, then set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear, because that's how Tribbie'S has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. Beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promises to bring. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal. That end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the West Wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Brienne. See you tomorrow!
I am so lost. Right now, this whole story is making me think this world is actually doomed. So I can imagine the world gets doomed, then shenanigans happens, and it's back to normal. Or it's a new world, and everyone's just back to life, I guess. I don't know. This is getting a little complicated to understand and a little too wordy, to be honest. It feels like some characters just talk and talk, but kept repeating themselves over and over. Just get to the last line. I'm not really an RPG enthusiast, but this is just a little tedious.
Child of humanity.
Oh, now you're back.
Surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
Nights do not fall upon Akama.
That's why it's futile for you to wait here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned Reason Titan to behave like this.
And that's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as a hedgehog, I wouldn't have to act this way.
What, you saying he's Shadow?
If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time, and I could teach you more freely instead.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the sarcasm and just say what you need to say.
I wish I could say that to all of them so far.
Fine, fine. All I want is to remind you, there's not much left in your soul. If you don't do something soon, I will have to take over this body.
If I'm not worried, why should you be? I know what you're planning. You just want my help answering the question. What exactly are we? Correct?
It's good that you remember. Thus, equivalent exchange. It's only fair.
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body shortly.
Well, considering that Black Swan take an interest in this place, I'd only assume this is a world of memories.
Is that true?
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from getting my body back, but I didn't expect the answer to be right within it. That saved me a lot of trouble. I don't even need the black-robed swordmaster's ceremonial blade.
That's certainly worth celebrating.
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming experiment alone.
You need the Trailblazer.
The girl who's walking with
Oh,
death.
casualist.
Is she fully prepared?
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow your pace.
Shut up. Let him do what he wants.
I forgot about you. My apologies.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a cheeky child. Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talantan's scales further toward your demise. There's no need to go to such lengths.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. If you snuff out the core flame of reason, what else can you use to stand against the council?
Do you two mind if I cut in?
No.
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask. Does death really matter to you?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, before I implanted the core flame into your heart, you were already a silent, cold corpse.
Wow, that's interesting. Which means he's keeping himself alive somehow. And the world just died for a second. I'm back. Finally have a moment to catch my breath. Want to chat? No, I want to sleep. It's unusual to see Mem isn't with you. Let Mem rest. They had a tiring past few days. No idea I can't control Mem. Don't worry, they're inside the ball. Let's not joke about monsters in your pockets. Since they're not here, let me ask you. You sure you want to take on the trial Onyx core frame on behalf of the Princesses? About time for me to level up. We ended up at this point after all, so this is probably a fate that Trailblaze can't evade. You should be extra cautious and watch out for yourself. Based on the experience of those before you, the trial is no walk in the park. What concerns me even more is that you forever bind yourself to Orpheus. If you truly assume that Titan's divinity, do you believe you'd be able to lay it down again? Get it. We'll do it without the time comes. No matter what happens, I'll be right there with you. Oh, you're sweet, but where were you earlier? I got held up by two people in god uniforms that ended up missing Duran's farewell ceremony. They said they were messengers of the Council of Elders and wanted to verify my identity. Yeah, they're getting in the way. I suspect we've been on their radar for a while, and they only made them move when you and I got separated. Their questions were quite specific, from how did we arrive in Okahima to our relationships with each crisis heirs. They even asked about what we did in the market. Luckily, those pawns aren't the brightest. Managed to brush off most of the questions, but they'll probably leave us alone for a bit. Council Elders, are they the bad guys? It was like dark undercurrents are rolling in Okahima. This is foreshadowing for the next version. Their conduct is certainly irritating. But on second thought, Aglaya also initially kept her guard up with us. Best not to provoke either side until we know the full truth. Only thing we know for sure is that some members of the Council Elders are unhappy with the crisis it is. In the worst case scenario, we'll be caught up in the eternal conflicts of the whole city. To be continued? We only have more time to sort through the clues about the Black Tide, but now, whoever's the only lovely thing left, let's take some more pictures. Eh? What's going on? Something wrong, Dunham? Ah. The memory card is full. But marching the others are pretty worried too. Worried is an understatement.
And so, this long day passed for Akama.
Yeah, very long storyline.
Some people arrived, and some left forever. Just like every other day of this journey, where we, stumbling, move forward. We have long been prepared. If we are to chase the flames, then we must grow used to farewells. And yet, no one back then could foresee death. Its arrival would always be so sudden and so momentous. Even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky, could not escape the Reaper's two hands.
Come on, no spoilers, please.
What people gained and lost in that trial of death was far heavier than life itself. Just like the destiny that the prophecy revealed for Cass at the end of the Sea of Flowers. The souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation.
Ah, finally! There was one stupidly long storyline. Like, I don't mean to bash it, it's just so long. It was, well, so long and wordy that I couldn't really focus too much on it. And like I said, I'm not an RPG enthusiast, but sometimes it feels like they're repeating themselves over and over. It just, I don't know. I don't think it works. It's not keeping my attention. And again, I don't mean to bash the game. It's just... I want to be able to focus. It's just annoying, that's all. I got 1. Nope, we got 3. Fine. I saw liars sat.
Why does your mood change faster than the clouds above?
I saw liar's sound flows along the streets. Woman's face covered in sorrow.
Oh, how I wish she has clear eyes that are quick to anger and laughter, and dimples that crease in smiles and frowns.
For the maiden he longs for has a body of alabaster, and fingers carved by scalpels, and her runs blood of gold, and a heart woven from threads. She has neither eyes nor dimples, lacking even a face, for she is Aguirre's garment maker, merely a demigod's serf. The gilded dressmaster, the executive of romance, how represented the resplendent would her mansion be above the radiant dawning clouds. Nervously, the visitor opens the doors, like parting curtains at a theater. The one with golden thread in hand is revealed, standing betwixt figures of stone.
Lady Aglaya, I am Apollos' retainer, here for an outfit to take to my master.
He casts sideways glances as he bows, but the garment maker he adores is flanking her mistress, silent, as a leaf accompanying a flower. Slender hands, sculpted of ivory, pull up the dresser's train, as if one breath alone the maiden will be revived.
The creation of love and beauty indeed.
As the visitor thinks thus, his thoughts sprinkle the golden threads in the room.
If you wish to embrace such fantasies,
She declares thus on the other side of the golden thread.
you must beware of the scissors that can pierce through the chest.
In the ancient theater, there are thousands of plays, millions of shows, where even the god of romance was once an actor. The weaver below the stage savors the show for inspiration. The ostracized poet finally returned home. The adoring lovers, separated by misfortune. The hero betrayed, fires his deadly arrow into the traitor's heart. The thread knows romance is knitted by all beings, by all love is hatred, beauty and sin, memories and prophecies. Come on, all that occurs are clothing indeed. No? You're not gonna say it? Look, the despondent servant buried his love. The dressmaker plucks it up, and into the garment maker's dress she weaves. The elegant garment makers once had beautiful faces, some as knights with swords, some as impassive priests, and put on pantomime after pantomime in the golden thread's light, till the stage shook the storm, and the black tide tainted the black dancer's skirts. She wiped clean their visages and installed ornaments instead of silk.
Use the needle and thread as your sword.
She requests the servants who cannot answer. Garment makers are elegant still. They turn bloody and stained. Oh, come on! No, at least gonna let you finish. Nami approached the battlefield, the lone army of Primos, an obstacle on the flame chase journey. He ordered his troops to stand aside. That was the first meeting between hero and prince. The two men fought for 10 nights unceasingly until the combat drew to its end. Neither were able to score a single hit, a single victory, and conceded not a single defeat. None know why this man's fate is always overshadowed by a single number decreed. Just like how none can ascertain how the flame-chasing heroes convinced this man. It was not mutual appreciation, nay, for in his memories, 7 sentences were all his mother to him ever spake. Spake? Is that actually a word? Spake? I feel like that should have been spoke. You know what? I'm googling this. I'm curious to see if my dictionary skills are lacking. Like if this is just some old English. No, it's actually a word. Past tense, spake. Archaic passive speak. Now you're gonna give me a definition? I feel like this is just... There's no real definition. It's all this messy English that you're expected to understand. Good lord. Alright, let's continue. Yet somehow the leader who weaves in golden threads recounted one of the 7 V's. There is no right or wrong in the man's heart.
The lion has its own historian, and the history of the hunt should not be held by the hunter alone.
And thus he speaks little. Others once guessed. He regards the whole city as his home, where he seeks a land to belong. As the king to his people, is the first gift to them he brings. But as per the rule with gifts, once given away, the gifter will never repossess this thing. The journey is long, yet none ever dares to anger the man. Not because of his unrestrained manners, but because every meal the heroes partook, well cooked by his peerless skills. Okay, so he's a good cook. One's sight serves falsehoods in the woods. He has relied on scent since young, to distinguish guests and attain gains. Yet there are always exceptions. The man's arch-enemy often puzzled, why their food always borderlines nauseating. He still recalls the day he entered the whole city. One who worships strife is bound to have rumors rife.
Even insects consume each other, and he's no less than the Mad King's kin.
It matters little, for the man always considered himself an enemy to the world. He paced the road so that one day his peers would match his anger within. Yet until the prophecy turned true, none in the holy city he ever did ruin. And now Tribbie'S. Wait, I have 2? You shall part with your friends, with your enemies, with others, and with yourself. Tribbie'S, you have already swallowed the fruit of fate. From now on, you shall be as a school of birds without feet, flying towards tomorrow without a moment of repulse. The priceless war's clamor rises and falls, and when the children reunite, only 3 of them remain.
We have heard of a Chrysosaur,
the lively child says. The person tears open the barricade of the black tide, aims at the sky, wanting to contain the core frame in a sheath.
There will always be warriors like me, who believe in and are willing to protect the tomorrow they prophesize.
But the crusading Chrysosaur's air never turns. The greedy ones then lift the crown with sharp blades, and by powers of lethality, they are one by one slain.
we remember a group of bards.
The taciturn child says. The bards compose songs for the children's prophecy. and along the corpses of the pillar of stone lay the footprints upon which ballads are carved.
Though we lack the might of swords and shields, we can take you to walk every part of this world.
Till many years later, when the bards all return to their subterranean eternal rest, the children sing the long, long songs, and alone they bear memories of humanity.
We miss us.
The extravagant child says. When they left their home, the passages blew the girl apart into countless turbulent bubbles, carried up to all corners of the world on the winds of destiny.
We will run towards the world's agony.
The children cheer each other up. As the year passes and the sun and moon rises and falls, the children often hear sounds of their friends shattering. Farewell, farewell, farewell. The children who still walk the earth silently hide their retching sobs. Upon the hills of Akihima once grew golden figs as far as the eyes could see. The remaining children link their hands and decide to make this beautiful city the beginning of yet another journey. The children pull on the hem of the maiden's dress.
Please, listen to the prophecy we bring.
The maiden pulls on the silken threads, weaving it in their heart. The children pass into strings.
Chase the cool flames with me. I promise that...
The vibrations board, they don't give you a lot of time for that. The gentle mother silently dreams and brings to her child a scent from the west wind's shore. Then she quietly departs, and the only words her child hears is the prophecy of forlorn melancholy. The slumber of titans, the fragmented lullaby, the war of the gods, all merge into a torrential black tide that carries the first demigod from the past to the future. And that was the beginning of this long dream. In this tiny room, she forged many years of her memories with time. Sometimes the child does not understand. The gates of worlds outside the window are so numerous, yet why can't we not step within? And if one cannot leave the tower, what need is there to gaze into the distance via tomes? The mother smiles and does not answer, only using bedtime stories to once again gild another golden sheen of destiny to the voice of the child's dreams. Alas, the golden light of destiny cannot illuminate the shadows of power and greed. All it takes to rob the child of her only kin is a letter of dark conspiracy. The culprit thought the murder had no flaws, but was unaware that the lamb willingly stepped into the passage's dead end before the priest met her demise. The only thing her eyes contained was spite. Yet she leaves her final warmth and hope, and boiled into those dolls, leaving them behind in her innocent love. Okay, so someone murdered her. This takes nightmares into a child's sleep. The child hugs those dolls tight.
At the very least, we will never leave each other, right?
Onyx softly sighs and carefully lifts the curtain of time, presenting a crystal given in liberation to the brave, before the doll holding the blade. The Titan loves his child born into sorrow, but has no power to erase impending tragedy in the morrow. Only can they dispel the evening wind of the palace, giving the child solace and sweet dreams. Turn back, chosen one. The Titan's fading proclamation cannot pull back the string of this girl's destiny.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
In the holy city adorned with falling flowers, the children recall that prophecy beside their friend that has passed away, but the girl has already crossed through 1,000 crossroads and continues to sail toward tomorrow. Oh, for the bright spot beyond is the end of the west wind of the Okay. these stories are very, very old, but I haven't had enough of them yet. Oh, that reminds me. I've got to ask a important question. Sylvan, how old are you? I'm a newborn. No way, I never guessed. You're way too mature for your age. Anyway, why am I still so tiny then? But I'm so happy that the moment I stepped into this world, I met you, Sylvan. This way, every moment of my life will be recorded by you. Sylvan, if you ever write a book about me, it'll be a thick one. What is there for us to talk about that I already know everything? But my past has a crushing weight shrouded in darkness. Yeah, that kind of line won't fool me, Sylvan. Just looking into your eyes for a second is enough to tell me you're a very simple person. Okay. Didn't I get them all? I thought I did. Yeah, I did. What are you talking about? Alright. There's the event, but I'll do that another time. Can't even go up. There we go. Alright. Before we wrap things up, I want to see if I can get Tribbie E1. Because I hear that that's pretty good. Like, they don't even recommend going for a light cone, they just recommend going for Tribbie E1. Otherwise, I'll get Midos. Mighty. Why did I say Mighty-Mos? Well, I mean, that is his real name, but... yeah. Nothing. Last one. Nothing. And that's... yeah, that won't help. Alright. Well, that was eventful. I guess there's a lot to look forward to 3.2 when it's Castorus' turn to explain the Death Core frame. And that's also when they're also going to be changing out how the story's laid out. Because, there's a lot of people complained about, well, supposedly complained about the puzzles, you know, getting in the way of the story. So they're apparently changing it so there's less puzzles in the way and less monsters in the way when you're playing the story. I don't know where the complaints come from, because if I can do the puzzles right away, I don't want to worry about them later. If I have to worry about them later, then it'd be a little bit less rewarding, if you catch my drift. What I kind of wish is that you need to find a balance between gameplay and cutscene. Because right now, there's too much cutscene and less gameplay. It's only when you get to the dungeons where it's like gameplay, but even then, it feels like you get like a half-hour cutscene. I kind of want to play the game. What I kind of want is for the dialogue to shorten a bit. Because half the time it feels like it's repeating itself. Like it repeats itself like twice before it actually wraps it up. And it feels like I'm listening to the same thing over and over, that it kind of goes through my head. Like I'm not actually remembering it. And I hate that. I played a lot of RPGs and that's never been a problem until now. When things are too wordy, you won't, even the most normal person might accidentally lose their memory. Because my memory is not that great. But I can remember so much if I play a game like multiple times. But when I have to sit through an RPG once, I can actually remember some stuff, but I can't remember it all. Well, scratch that. With Starville, it kind of feels like that. I mean, I can still remember some stuff from Penacony, Bellbog, and Law Through. I can remember stuff like that, no problem. But if you ask me to try to remember dialogues and scripts and all that, I would probably not remember, like, directly. I can give you a vague answer, but I can't give you the best answer. I don't know. Maybe my brain's not that good anymore. Because I could... Look. Whenever I pick up a game, I can remember how... Sometimes gameplay is, like, instinctive to me. Like, I would know how to play a game because I played the same type of game multiple times. You may have, like, the odd button changes up. Like, say, like, RB was, like, grenade throw, but then they changed it to LB. Something like that. That's the only time you would be thrown off. And yes, I can remember a lot of stuff. I can remember the Final Fantasy IV story. I can remember Mission Makers. I can remember the Legend of Dragoons. But if you were to ask me to remember Euphoria right now, I probably wouldn't give you a decent answer. Like, here's what I can remember from the top of my head. I can remember that we came to Euphoria because of Black Swan, and we drove a train into the planet that got shot down by Spear, which is supposedly from Strife. And then we met Finon and Tribbie at the crash site. And then we moved on from there to fight Strife at the main city. And then we had to go chase him down and Castris... Well, no. Before that, we had to deal with Aglaya's suspicion of us, which we almost got executed for. Maybe because I was being a troll, but still. And she was hoping that would get our attention and help. More like that would get our attention and get us to leave the freaking planet. Because that's not a good way to handle it. That's why I disdain Aglaya so much. She thought faking an execution was the best way to gain allies. I don't care if her heart's cold, even her... Because she tends to be logical. If her heart's cold, she sometimes... Ugh. Look, they say that her heart is cold. And that she can't really be emotional towards us. Or she can't trust us head on. That's fine. But if she expected us to trust her, she really shouldn't have led with that. You know what I mean? Because even if her heart is cold, her brain's still there. And she should realize, oh wait, maybe that's a bad idea to get their trust. And yes, I know we might have caused an issue with the camera. That's not our fault. That's that one guy who chose to run off with the camera. Well, not really run off the camera, but still. Anyways, then it was Castrum when we had to fight Strife. And then Mighty had to stay behind to keep fighting Strife because we couldn't actually beat him. And then we ended up time traveling to the past Castrum, met the original Strife. Shit happened, and then we ended up fighting Strife for good. And then we defeated him. Finally tried to take trial. He failed. Mighty did. He got it. And... well, that was way after, but you get the point. Then we met Anaxa at the Grove. Though, by the time we got to him, he was pretty much a corpse. But according to that Titan woman, he was already a walking corpse anyhow. Trian died. Tribbie's still... Well, she's remembering stuff. You got... What was the third one? Shiana, whatever. Then you had to fight the Black Swordsman twice. Mighty defeated the Black Swordsman at the second time. Though chances are that he's still alive. Or maybe he can revive himself, I don't know. And that's pretty much it. It was just very worthy of a story, and I want to remember details, but I can't remember details. I just remember what happened. And maybe that's just my brain's fault. But I swear, I never have issues remembering other stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap things up for today. Hope everyone enjoyed. Please tune in next time. See ya.